Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great. And we, my friends, are playing for the first time South Park Phone Destroyer. Now, this is actually a really fun game, kind of like a PvE slash PvP kind of game. Really, really good fun. Now, from what I've been playing so far, the story mode is kind of kind of cool, actually. I've just kind of moved up into, I guess you could say, the third of the zone, so I'm episode 3 right now. Haven't played any of that just yet, but I want to go ahead and show you what's been going on, because I've been playing a lot of the PvP. Now, at the moment, there is a event going on for like 2 days. You can see down in the bottom with Mr. Ike himself there. Now, you can also see that I have completed all of the rewards. So you can see just above the blue ticks, there is current score 150. Now, you have to get a score of 150 in order to unlock every single one. But the thing that I want to ask you guys is, are these packs completely random? Or are you guaranteed a legendary when you open up the very last packet? So tell me in the comments down below. There was a little bit of a giveaway there, but tell me in the comments down below of all of these packs on the very end one, because as you can see, they all look like the exact same pack, so they could be completely random. And it doesn't give you any information about it, but in the very final pack, did you get a legendary card? Because, my friends, I did. Now, I've got very lucky when it comes to getting my cards. In fact, if I go ahead and I show you my team right now, you're going to see a few things that have happened. Now, if I show you my actual team, you can see here, like, from one of the very first packs that the game gave me, I actually got the Jimmy card, the Storyteller Jimmy, which is an epic card, which is pretty damn cool. I was really pleased with that because it was an epic. Now, I've got to admit, the hook hand, I did go ahead and buy the promotional pack. Popped up on the screen saying for 79p, it's going to give me this card, so I was just like, do you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy that, and it also gave me a couple of the deckhand butters as well, so that's kind of cool. But everything else that I've pretty much got from playing the game. So Dog Poo, I actually got him from the PvP shop. So if we go back, I'll show you over here. Now, obviously, by playing the PvP, you can see up at the top right, I've got 949 of the purple tickets. So if we go over into the shop, you can currently see that Dog Poo right there is now 1,400, but his first card is, I want to say, 700 purple tickets, and that's how I got him. So that is really helpful, because to be honest, he is a really good card. I really enjoy him, using him, because he does a lot of damage, and at this moment in time, he's probably one of my most powerful cards. I have also gone ahead and bought sorry, I got really distracted. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I've also gone and bought this guy, because from at the moment, there's not too many, like, that many cards that can really hit him that well in the air, or do a lot of damage to him in the air, so he can really be a very powerful card for your team, if people haven't set up their decks correct at the moment. And at the moment, I'm finding that a lot of people are just kind of picking the best cards that they've got in their deck, which means that they're very lacking in air damage. So as you can see here, for me, you've got Carmen or Carpman, sorry, I always pronounce his name wrong. But this guy can't hit air, but his ultimate can hit the air, so that is really powerful. So that's really cool. Who else have I got that hits air? This guy can also obviously hit air because he is an air troop. Butters can hit, or Outlaw Tweak can hit. I always think that Tweak is actually Butters, but Tweak is the guy that got electric shocked, didn't he? But he can hit air as well, and also I believe, I'm not 100% sure because I'm still learning, but I'm pretty sure that Nathan can also hit air as well. So you can see here that pretty much most of my team is consistent of, and also I've just got this guy as well. This guy isn't that great though. He kind of splits into two of them, so that can be really good, and he just could continuously split. But he's not that great because he is the same as the normal Ike, so he pretty much has no health. So yeah, not that great. But this is the team that I'm running right now, kind of because these are my best cards, but also because they are very, very good for me at the moment. Now, the one thing that I obviously want to talk about is the fact of, in my very final pack of the PvP, you can see here that we got Stan the Manny Moons, which means I have my very first legendary, and I'm only a level 5 right now. The stats, I was kind of thinking we're going to be better for a legendary card, but considering that it is a legendary card, it's still pretty damn strong. Cast a Fiery Blast at all enemies as well, so his power move is very, very powerful, and obviously I'm assuming every time we level this guy up, he's going to become extremely more powerful in comparisons to any of the other cards. So let's go ahead and work out which card we're going to be replacing. How much does he compare to this guy? Like, obviously he does have like double the amount of attack, and he does have quite a lot of health in comparisons. So that's kind of cool. I think I'm going to replace her though. What is his damage is pretty good. He's a 4 elixir card, or a 4 energy card, so we don't want to go making life too expensive for ourselves. I am kind of thinking I might replace the tank, because I don't use the tank that often. Let's replace the tank. That's going to make the team overall slightly lower, and it's also going to make him a little bit stronger. Now, the next thing that I actually want to talk about, guys, is the horseshoes. Now, a few people are kind of turning around and saying, like, that I've been talking to already, how do you get the most out of these points in order to get the events? Now, the horseshoes are going to tell you how many points you're going to get per win. So you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, next to Butters right there, it says next win reward is 6 points. Now, the way that you get around this is if you literally go into your team and you can change in the cards. Now, every single card you can see on there, so like obviously the mum right here, you can see that she's got a little horseshoe on the upper right hand corner of the deck. Now, if you was to put any of these cards, or of the cards, sorry, not the deck, so any of these cards that have those little horseshoes at the top right, you kind of want to make sure they're in your deck at this moment in time in PvP. The more you have, the more horseshoes you can get. So I could potentially put the mum back in, I could also put this tank guy back in, and that would move me back up to like 8 horseshoes a win, and stuff like that. And then as you get more cards, obviously you could potentially have every single card, so the max you can get is 12 horseshoes per win. But hey, I'm happy with what I've got at the moment because of how things are going. Now, I'm kind of thinking that I might jump in and have another PvP battle. As you can see at the moment, I am currently in, I guess, Arena 11 of all of them, so that's kind of cool. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been playing, I want to say, roughly about 2 hours, and I've kind of got this far, and other than 2 cards, it has all been free to play. Now, obviously, I know the legendary card was extremely lucky from that pack of the PvP collection things, but I really wish that you guys would tell me down in the comments down below, from your very last pack, did you get a legendary card? Because I haven't seen any other people with it, so I am guessing that those packs are completely random, the same as if you was to buy one from the shop. But I really don't know. Now, the next thing that I want to show you about, guys, is obviously make sure that you're playing your ranged troops in the back. You don't want to go ahead and just give away all of your power because of obviously you're going to get yourself killed. Now, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble here because I don't really have anything to kill these guys. I'm going to have to play my brand new legendary card for the Butters. Sorry, that... Who is that? Is that Ken? That's not Kenny. That's not Carmen. I can't remember his name. Stan, isn't it? Is it Stan? I think it's Stan. But look at that ultimate move. Absolutely incredibly powerful, which has actually given me the advantage here. So I'm going to play very, very slowly, and I'm just going to let things go down. And now, because he's brought out the big old tank guy, that's just going to go straight into my leader, I'm going to purposely put my troops in the back that I'm going to want in the back, and then I'm going to play my tank in the front. Now, unfortunately, Tweak did go after my big damage dealer in the back there, but it's okay. We're going to keep on pushing. We're going to play this legendary card again, and we're going to go ham on the line. Now, if he tries to play anything, we're just going to go absolutely annihilation on this guy's face. I don't want to play those guys. I'm going to go ahead and use the ultimate ability just so that I can go ahead and get some big damage dealing. And again, I'm going to play very slow here because I don't want to go too nuts. Let's go put this down over here now that that electric shock has died, because these little gremlin guys are super weak when it comes to taking damage. But you can see there, by splitting the card, I was able to get a couple of little bonus little shots there. And we're going to go do this, and we're going to go put this down over here so that we can take the damage. Happy days, he's going to sit in our back line doing a good amount of damage. And now we're going to put our top air. Let's go put our pirate down, because the pirate's going to go straight for that Mad Hatter guy and get rid of him because he's going to do too much damage, and we want him out of my face. Let's just leave Butters to go and attack my main, even because we pretty much can't win this fight. This guy is just way too powerful. Or maybe we could have. Maybe I've just played really badly. But it does look as if his cards are overpowering my cards in general. But that's just the way it is. When it comes to PvP, you fight people in the same arena. My cards aren't leveled up very well at the moment because I've literally been focusing on just trying to get those packs open. So I haven't really played too much of the game and leveled up a lot of cards, and the few cards that I have kind of leveled up, at the moment, I've pretty much removed them from the team because of the fact of switching things up for other stuff. So let's try and move on in the campaign a little bit more and see just what will happen, because I'm really happy that I actually got Stan, the legendary Stan, the Manny Moon, I think it was called, or Manny Moon, something like that. So I'm really cool. What? Look at these. Like, we've got Kenny right here, and Cartman is actually as his Awesome-O robot. Now, the thing that I really like about this as well, guys, is the little interactions that you get throughout the game as well. Like the little cutscenes, like when they ring you on FaceTime and stuff, and you genuinely have to like turn up your volume or whatever to be able to like obviously hear it. I think it's really cool. But let's go ahead and get Stan down on the field, because of the fact that he's a legendary card. I want to show how OP he is. And we'll put this guy down in the back just to lay down some support. We're not going to use his special ability yet. We're just going to leave it at that. We're gonna wait for the perfect opportunity here. I wonder how far let's see how far his range is. Nice, he actually hits everyone on the field, so that is actually a really big range. Let's go put these little gremlins down. We're going to go put Captain Hook down. And we're going to use Cartman's special ability here. Just go Beyblade on everyone's face and wreck the whole entire game. We're gonna break the game, guys. But I really hope that you guys are enjoying this game. Now, it hasn't been out very long. I believe it's only been out for about a month or something, and it is a really fun game to play. Like, as I say, I've only just learned about this game coming out, and I downloaded it, I saw a little advert for it, downloaded it, and I've literally not stopped playing it since. So it is really fun. I can see as time goes on, it's gonna literally become a very, I guess, a very tactical game when it comes to building your decks. So maybe a lot like Clash Royale, if you played Clash Royale in the past, Star Wars Battle Arena, I think it was called. If you've played that in the past, it's very similar. You kind of gonna have to build your deck around how good your team can be, and obviously there'll be different random things that you can come in and get, and so on and so forth. But I just want to know in the comments down below, how are you enjoying the game? Have you got a legendary card from that very last pack? I want to know if it is random or if it's a guaranteed card. I'm assuming it's random, but hey, you never know. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you hit this like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.